EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers.
Please welcome your 2027 San Francisco 49ers.
On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His team fired up and see the numbers for him in this first quarter of play, and looking to build on them here as they begin with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the 49er first down.
Outside.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Watch out. Go ahead, go ahead. Hands up, hands up.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Open receiver, the former Gator, Ricky Pearsall.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Purdy, able to complete it to Ayuk. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions.
And that is in the end zone. He's in. DeJuan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square.
There at the receiving numbers for him in the first half. Trying to add on as this drive begins with first down. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Broke him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to the air is Purdy. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
49ers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Line around, up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Up. Up.
Throwing is Purdy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out.
Hey, so not yours.
Lead, and now the task gets
Doing good. How you doing?
For this second half.
Thank you.
San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. On 18, watch out.
Purdy using the pop pass. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right, no problem. Thank you for stopping by and everything. I hope you get some rest and all.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And that one's going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Back at the 32.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
Kool-Aid McKinstry there defensively.
'49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He'll get this out quickly to his left, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd and
Well, let's
10.
give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Hey, Steph. Going good. How you doing?
On third down, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So
the 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Oh, man. Yeah, that'll do it.
It's McCaffrey.
Get tooth hurting. Too much candy.
Lost a yard there. Saints going to use their
I tried to stay away from sweets.
Talk things over
I can't.
before 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on
Damn.
3rd down.
For Christian McCaffrey, incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
It is Brock Purdy and the 49ers down by 1, a little over 50 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with first down. They'll drop to throw. Off he goes. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Moving to his right.
Oh, come on.
Middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
this is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy.
Oh, shit. Man.
Dagger, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
I pushed the call for the ball whenever I was cutting inside, and he threw it to the outside.
This one a win for the visiting Saints. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
The 49ers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. Following their early season contest, people want to know what he thinks the team can accomplish as the year goes on.
Sunday sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yahler horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys also found in their opener a week ago, so we got a couple of teams here desperately trying to avoid that 0-2 start. The Niners offense ready to try and make amends for that opening week loss. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout, as he comes in off a very strong performance in the season opener.
Boy, was it ever. Over 100 yards to get things started on the year. He's off on the right foot. Now, he wants to add another one to it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he told the local paper this morning, I want another, and then another, and then another. I think there was like 3 or 4 anothers in there. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And look at this defense for the Vikings. And they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
And this game, for them, is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power, to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll start.
Hey, Kamama. How you doing?
Purdy now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Purdy looking to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings.
Damn, man.
Get there and bring him down. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Doing all right? That's
They've
good.
shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
All right. Just, tired and everything.
Now Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 14. And the 49ers
Throwing here, Purdy. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. A good pickup there, 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Throws a group hitter on the slant. That's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Purdy. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Purdy. Yeah, he's got it. From the 3 down. Here they come on 3rd and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Purdy.
Oh, that was wide open. I was wide open. Me and the other guy right there, man.
Timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
All right, no problem. Hope you get feeling better, that stuff.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Connects with Kittle underneath. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
From the 39, Purdy.
Shit.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
All right, we got the first.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught, Jennings. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, come on. All right.
Pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Something
That should have been a touchdown.
From him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back.
There we go. No, I didn't want to do that dance. I want to do the other one.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will
Purdy will throw for it.
Oh,
They don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
damn.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully.
The 49ers offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. Play action. Now Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Damn.
And we're going to stop play here at least. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
Come on. 19 Tigers.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh, come on.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Graham to throw.
Bro.
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Graham going to set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Yeah, I don't blame him, Mama.
The fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive.
I'm with you.
Go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Here's Graham to throw it.
Yep.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Do the superhero dance, boy. Let's go.
It's a 49er touchdown.
Oh, appreciate you showing up and all.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Niners take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Visitors offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it.
Oh, damn, missed him. If I could have blocked that dude, man.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the...
All right, got our first win there. Go over this week's game plan, I guess, with the coach and all.
It's on to a new week for San Francisco. And next on the schedule are the Steelers. It doesn't look like a week for many big highlights, but there are a lot of targets to be had.
From the tape, it's clear that they refuse to give up the big plays in the passing game. Alright, come on. We expect to see a lot of too high. Okay. So that means we earn this stuff. Yeah. It's a lot of short routes and stuff. Short pass with opportunities for catch and run. They should be prepared to take what the defense gives you. Sounds like dink and dunk time. We'll go with that. Seriously. Dink and dunk, long drives. The opportunities. Alright, I can't read this shit fast enough. That's why I didn't even bother reading it. Man, we should skip this training and shit. Or make it automatic. Zone attacks. We'll do moderate. Dude, what the hell, bro? That dude was out of bounds over there. Bro, why the hell you lobbing it? And that horn's loud.
Players
visitor sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. The 49ers offense ready to get things started, coming off their first win of the season a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout. Off to a bit of a slow start here in the early going. What do you make of that? A problem, or am I reading too much into that?
I don't think you're reading too much into it, but I think we need a bigger sample size. It's only been a couple of games so far. People know he's talented, so, they'll kick coverages in his direction. Let's give him some time and see if he can...
Let's go. First play, baby.
Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just...
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Purdy. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That's a gain of 4.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Niners at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate. The always tough NFL.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 18 yards, first down Niners. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really...
This is intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott.
Damn.
The Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right. They didn't blame that on me. I did kind of crawl for the ball, but they didn't blame it on me. I guess it didn't register.
The interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here.
Oh.
Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Back to throw. Purdy.
Bruh. He should have thrown it to me, man. I was wide open.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
44-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Second down and 3. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown San Francisco. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He's got a full head of steam. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And give the tackle to Quentin Lake.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
Here's Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Welcome back, Mama.
Now Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
16-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. Across the chalk, into the end zone. It's
I'm glad they don't call blocking the back.
Brandon Ayuk, his 1st touch.
That was definitely blocking it in the back there.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Dresser. Use a dresser.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Or if it's for your bedroom. That's what we use.
Chalk that up as their first sack
Or,
in this
you know,
game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
They got some TV stands at Walmart.
As much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd and 6.
18, watch out.
Oh, okay.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards there for number 15. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the whistles for a timeout.
A lot of time
So
wasted
they'll
there.
stop the
But
clock
that's
here
right.
in a game
Well,
that's been
thank you.
decided in the closing seconds. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he couldn't quite get there.
He almost got in there.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But
You got a white base and a smaller one. Cool.
It's on to a new week for San Francisco. And next on the schedule are the Bengals. Facing an aggressive defense, their quarterback needs them to get open in a hurry.
They look like plaster. Cool.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Quick hitting slant there. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10 for Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
It's set. It's set. 18. Watch out.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The touchdown catch on their opening drive. Terrific way to start. Getting a second crack at it here as they begin 1st and 10.
Get set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch out!
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Still 2nd down.
Get set. Watch out!
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. They'll look to pick up the pace.
And the 49er 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
Play action, here's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jamar Stewart getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. 2nd and 11.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Get set.
At the 7-yard line.
Watch out!
Purdy works out of the pistol. Open man is Jennings. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line.
And he's in. DeJuan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Been featured and a factor in the 1st half. 4 catches already. See if they can add to that total as his offense has it 1st and 10. Purdy now back near his goal line. Throw on the run is complete. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's second and 1.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt to Hail Mary.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
18. Watch out.
Purdy going to put it up again. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks.
And 49ers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. Off the play fake, Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
11 more yards.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first
A
down.
gain of 11 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Outside.
Again in the air for Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and short. Purdy. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Niners offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Leonard Williams getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and a long way to go. Here's Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up fourth down.
Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive. First and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
That one taken in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Niners offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Third and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's 4th down.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math, even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at... Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal.
18. Watch out.
1st and goal at the 5-yard
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab. The 49ers offense ready for their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Outside. 18. Watch out. 21. Check. That's your man. Here we go, boys.
Back to the air is Purdy. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further It'll be second and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go.
Over the top. He's got it. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. That his first touchdown. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. A first down throw for Purdy. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. The 49ers offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
18, what's up?
Purdy now on second down. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Get set, get set. 18,
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. A minute 56 to play in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Outside. 18, go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect.
'49ers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He's going to try it here again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board, and There's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can. The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Niners offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On play action, here's Purdy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, 49ers.
32-yard line.
Outside.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Outside. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Get set.
Back to throw. Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. Big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 43 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Hot.
He'll go play action. Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Get set. Do not. Run around.
Here's Purdy again. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Outside. Watch out.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down and less than...
The Niners offense ready for this next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Now it's McCaffrey. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Outside.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Get set. Watch out.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
18, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their two scheduled matches.
The 49ers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The media wants his thoughts on what decided this game and where the responsibility belongs. It's on to a new week for San Francisco, and next on the schedule are the Seahawks. One of their players will be singled out for some extra attention. He has to be ready.
Officer! 118! What's up? Stop! Get set! Get set! 118! Stop! Officer! Stop! Get set! Get set! 118! Hot! Hot! Officer! Up! Get set! Get set! Up! Officer! Up! Get set. 18. Up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
He'll throw to begin with Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On second down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
3 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
18.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
18.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Julian Love brings him down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Get set. Get set. Run around, stop.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to have the first down and more. A first down on a gain of 11.
That's another.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up. Up.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
21. 18. 18, hot.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. They looked his way quite a bit on that opening drive. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Is there a defensive adjustment? Let's find out. Drive number 2 starts with first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18. Yeah, you. Here we go, here we go.
First and 10. Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 2.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up. Up. Up.
Purdy to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
At the 42-yard line.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Purdy going to put it up again. Quick throw here is complete. Purdy moving quickly, trying to get his guys to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's third and 2.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Outside. Line around, sir.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
At the Seahawks' 34-yard line.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy using the pop pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got a man. That's Kittle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
To throw, it's Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Outside. 18. What's up? Stop.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. The 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Watch out!
A run here with McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Louds another catch for his favorite target.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Watch out!
Third down. Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker.
San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10.
Outside!
Purdy now back near his goal line. That's caught by McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Get set!
At the 9-yard line.
18! Watch out!
Now Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Outside! 18! Watch out!
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st.
So it is Brock Purdy and the 49ers down by 2 touchdowns. 36 seconds to go. Their 4-game win streak in great danger of ending as they come up for 1st and 10.
Get set!
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Get set! Watch out. Start.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Going for it all. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Niners offense set to go. Down 7-0 here early. And the one to watch is this man, their third-year wideout. He comes off a very strong performance a week ago, albeit in a loss.
Well, he did his part to try and help his team win, right? Over 100 yards and a touchdown. Can't pin the loss on him, but you know in his heart, he thinks to himself, what more could I have done to get the W?
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Wide open receiver complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
First down. A gain of 14. And the 49ers first down.
60 back.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Graham. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. The Niners sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape and not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's Graham to throw it. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Bronco 80.
Again, it's Graham. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Net.
Now Graham to throw. That's caught out right by Jennings. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Graham going to set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it'll be intercepted. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
Let's go now.
Now it's Graham. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Graham. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
A gain of 14. And a 49er 1st down.
On play action, Graham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Graham will throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And the 49er.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
1st down, 49ers.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19, 79 Broncos. Ready, go.
Graham going to look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
To throw once more here is Graham. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Back to throw again.
First down, San Francisco.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13. Down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw. Graham. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read,
so here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on top here as they come up on a 1st and 10, trying to make amends for that loss week at the hands of Seattle. Graham here from the shotgun. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5.
good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
They go play action with Graham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Look at 19. Let go. Ready.
Back to throw. Graham. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First down.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 79. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Operating from the gun, Graham. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
3rd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. This offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
Throwing to start the drive. Graham. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 83. Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Ready, ready.
They go play action now. Graham. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. '49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Graham. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
And there's a good opportunity. Just want to ride there. A drop pass.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
The 49ers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The division race is taking shape, and it's time to take stock of where they're sitting so far.
Alright, that's going to be it for me tonight. Appreciate y'all tuning in, smashing that like button though. Y'all have a great night or day, and see you on the next one. Later.